Hello guys, Cool Yoshi here, and welcome back to Super Mario Odyssey 100%. We left off finishing the Snow Kingdom, and now we are moving on to the Moon Kingdom. But first we need to get a couple of secret moons. Here's the first of the many hidden Kingdom hint art moons. The Mushroom Kingdom one, found all the way back in Cap Kingdom, that we probably could have gotten earlier, but we didn't check the painting yet, so... yeah, anyways, there's one more to get that's hidden and lost. It's Snow Kingdom's hint art, and then we'll finally be done with this game for quite some time. Yep, we are finally approaching the finale. We are skipping these cutscenes like crazy because we've already been to these areas. You shouldn't really be doing anything. And yes, I'm in a different outfit. Now, I've been using quite a bit of cheats from just using the amiibos, but I'll probably stop doing that once I get to the last kingdom because... oh wait. I have to go down here. So this secret is pretty interesting. Kind of just randomly hidden on the tree branch here. Gonna instantly teleport back. So that's the... going to be the last kingdom hint art for a while. The only one left now is in the Mushroom Kingdom, because I already got the one that was hidden in Moon Kingdom, and the only thing else I could think of is, I guess, the Moon Kingdom hint art, which I think I actually already gotten. But anyways, this is where the run gets hard though. Moon Kingdom is the last normal kingdom in the game, and the hard mode of Mushroom Kingdom just being the last kingdom you would visit before, well, it's definitely an endgame kingdom. Darker Side is the last kingdom you'd visit, but in my opinion, Mushroom Kingdom has some of the hardest moons to get. So we're finally back on the moon again. Took quite a long time. And it starts with that moon that we already gotten, apparently. Actually came back here in a different video, but wasn't able to really do much here. Is this great or no? I think I got all the moons here. Gonna check for a big moon. Nope. There's not a rock moon, unfortunately. It's nice to kick these around in case there's any moons hidden. Ooh, a nice secret over here. The moon gravity makes it really easy to navigate around everywhere, I must say. Oh yes, I almost forgot. This area... there's quite a few sneaky ways to actually just get up there and hide stuff here, but that's only for the Luigi's Boon World, which I've barely been using at all, and as you might have guessed, I don't like waiting, so I'll just take double damage here on purpose. Get the moon here, which will refill my health anyway. Oh, and get another hidden moon up here, by the way. What the heck? I just went through all of that, and I'm pretty sure I would have taken damage normally, and I didn't take a single hit point. What the heck was that? That was funny. I must have barely slipped through them. I've never had that happen before. That's kind of hilarious. Yes, I've used quite a bit of stuff in the run. I've used 2-player by myself, but I've been trying to stop using that recently. Because it's kind of cheap. Yeah, I'm being encouraged to kick literally every rock over the place, because if it doesn't break instantly, there's a moon hidden inside that bin. But anyways, I need to check if I can get a moon here, because otherwise... Yep, I have not done Moon Kingdom Walk. Moon Kingdom Walk is one of the hardest walks in the game, by the way. So the way I do this is I kind of just blindly turn with the right stick and hope that that's enough. The game is both easy and also kind of cheap at the same time. In my personal opinion, Moon Kingdom is both the weirdest and hardest timer challenge in the entire game. It takes a long time just to understand what to do. And then... you kind of just have to hold a rightward angle and hope to goodness that you do that perfectly. And sometimes it'll be way off and you'll score more points than you expected. Anyways, okay, so... actually, that was 80. Wait. I think I already did one of them. Or was that... nope, there's more then. Pretty sure there's more. Yep. So I was just getting, I believe, 60 or 70 more points. But now I have to get 90. This is where it gets really cheap, in my opinion. Like, sometimes you'll do the perfect... like, this one is so weird how they scored this. Like, you'll be so far off, and you'll still get a good score. Like, okay, well, that was a little bit more fair. And then you won't even be on the arrows correctly, and you'll just score 100 for no reason. It's really dumb. So I kind of just, like, go like this and hope that it works. That was probably bad, yeah. In my opinion, I do not do trace walking multiple times, so yeah. You kind of just go for this and hope that you get lucky. That was a little bit better in my opinion. And then you see that it kind of changes a little bit at the end and you don't understand what to do. Okay. Now, yes, part of it is human error, but it's also one of the dumbest games ever. Sometimes you'll do it perfectly and you will not get the score that you expect. My gosh, that was my closest one yet, and I got 90 points the first time. Why can't I get it this time? In my opinion, the indication of where you actually have to walk to get on the arrows perfectly is kind of dumb. I tried to wait that one out a little bit, and it got closer to the arrows, but... yeah... you gotta be calm, because this minigame's pretty cheap, as you might have guessed. This time I didn't even hold the rightward angle. Okay, well that obviously didn't work. What the heck? Yo, I think that's gonna mess my lead up. I've never done that before. What's point? So what point does that score? Okay, I didn't even care, and now I got 90 out of nowhere. Was that RNG manipulation I just did there with the jump? Okay, I did not expect to get that. Also, time for this. I'm gonna check if it's gotten or not. Nope. This one's kind of dumb. It's kind of like we did before, but a little bit easier. Like, you have to do the lawn jumps again. Again, all of these are done without Cappy, so it is kind of tricky, but after what we did the first time, you know, with Cappy and... Oh, that's a shiny one. See how it didn't break right away? It didn't break right away. Ah, never mind. Oh wait, I'm silly. It's supposed to shine after I hit it. I should know that it doesn't necessarily mean that I'll take one hit. Now, a lot of the stuff I missed here is hidden in the hidden dungeon known as the Moon Cave. It's the last area we kind of went to. Oh, okay. Now I can do the trick here. So... Ah. Wait, I didn't mean to do that. I think you have to, like, hold a Y angle to pick this up, and you basically... You want to smash into another rock while carrying the moon, and it breaks the otherwise really annoying moon instantly. And also, this is the weirdest bunny in the entire game. Instead of doing its normal hop, he kind of just hops around. This makes him one of the most annoying to catch. Because even when you catch him, you have to wait for him to drop back down before you can finally get him. So a little bit of an annoying bunny, but thankfully we got him pretty early. Gonna go over here and collect these coins. Did not mean to do that. Have to... Of course, when I've tried to do that spin boat before using that shake strat, I never can get it. Of course, now I get it no problem. Now, you think with moon gravity this would be an easy bonus? Probably not. I'm gonna personally just skip these dudes. See, yeah, this is easy enough on its own. I feel like whenever we get into the moon gravity area, the moon gravity just makes everything so much more easier. Darn it, this is the wrong platform. It's this one right here that I have to get. Okay, so there is a little bit of troll. So if you get hit by anything, you fall straight down. Yes, Mario does have that dumb leeway. Hey, I said this was the easiest area and I died. I'm silly. I just wanted to know the damage thing. Don't worry, this will be second try, no problem. Yeah, this first part is so easy. I'll get this part every time. It's the part with the enemy. The enemies are the only hard part. Stupid octopuses are the only hard part of the entire area. So I'm gonna personally just wait for him to move out of the way. There we go. Now we should be fine this time. And the way you get up this is kind of interesting. You kind of slide on the left of that, and you get another moon. And personally, I don't like going greedy, so I'm just gonna safely put... So that means we're gonna have to kind of play away. I didn't even... What the heck? Okay, that's it. I'm just skipping that one. That's stupid. I don't know how I messed up. Yeah, I should say it starts easy, but because it's Moon Kingdom, it goes all downhill. So I guess we're trying to speedrun now, because we kind of need it to catch up. So we're gonna do a double jump and a can't throw. We can't really do any rolls here, otherwise we'll die instantly, so... do this part normally. Go for a triple jump here. Ooh, got on top. Did not need that, but I'm fine with that. Okay, no, I'm just gonna bait it out by waiting in a different way. Using the ground pound to make it safely on there. Oh, I didn't even bounce off his head. What was that? Well, I guess I was supposed to ground pound, but okay, never mind. I thought I was going to get hit by that. That was surprising that I was able to actually bounce off of that. Okay, so at least that didn't take too long. To be fair, it was my first time trying the area, so to be fair, I kind of had to fail. Doing the normal strategy, it didn't take as long as the darker side of the moon. And yes, when I first tried Darker Side of the Moon, which is the infamous last kingdom in the game, I got trolled so hard it was actually crazy. I died, I will tell you, at least 10 times. Thank goodness it was all off screen. So I practiced it for the run, and now I was able to do it first try in this run with nearly no damage at all, almost. Only took damage in, like, the end spot, but that was okay. And I did all of that as well. Ooh. Gotta look at the secrets sometimes, because, holy crap, there were free coins here. This looks like an easy kingdom to find the hidden purples. They hide them pretty well here. I'm kind of exploring the kingdom before I do anything, because it's hard to figure out which moons do what. I already got a lock moon, so there shouldn't be any left. My goodness, that's fine for a while. Oh, oh, this is another long jump one. Like, the way they set it up, it's perfect for a long jump. So if I ever miss any of those, it's pretty bad, but yeah. The easier timer challenge, so actually no. Once again, another easy taking notes challenge, but if you don't know what to do, it can be kind of tricky, but it's pretty obvious that we have to do a long jump there. Oh, how do I get up there? Oh, wait, I remember now. I need the frog, but I can't get over here. So, I know how to get that moon, but you have to bring a frog over to that to be able to do that. Funny that none of those enemies carry anything. So next we have the hidden secret that I probably showed you at the beginning of the area, but this contains a moon cave skip that I didn't actually do on purpose, but if you jump up here into an area where you're supposed to get to the moon, there's a little spot where you can stand, just barely, but it's kind of tricky to do. Like, it's kind of tricky because some of the wall can't be bounced on, others can. Oh, that was at the end. Oh, it's hard to figure out. I know it's a plant, but... Oh, Mario! Okay. I thought it was Bowser for a second. It's Mario. I forgot to say Mario. Which animal can't be found in this land? I just saw rabbits and frogs and dogs, so that's another obvious one. I'm glad I actually remember something. Moon Rock. That's pretty obvious as well. Oh, I actually remember this one. This is part of a secret moon. You go below the bell. I probably should have showed you that. That guy says it's a lucky vest. Didn't you always go here by the airship? Because there was like an airship. This one I kind of remember because I saw him on an airship one time, and yeah, okay. That was probably the easiest quiz. No cheating needed, no guessing. I actually legit just did that. No problem. Because I saved Moon Kingdom for last, I know that he travels on an airship, so yeah. Gonna get all of his coins real quick. About 3,000 or so. And then, no, actually more like 300, but still a lot. Alright, so anyway, so how do you get the area free thing, you probably wonder? Well, we have to, so I mentioned I knew that there was a frog hidden in the kingdom. Well, guess what? There is one, but it's kind of hidden in a tricky spot. First, you have to go all the way up here, back to where the area is. And I don't really have a lot of time for this, so let's do a little row strategy to make it a little bit more interesting and fast. And don't worry, I'm gonna probably be going into the moon cave next immediately after that. So we get this guy all the way over here for some reason. And we got the moon shards the last time we came here, so we don't have to worry about that, at least. But now for one of the trickiest and probably longer moons to get in the entire kingdom. I think there's normally like a different one somewhere else, but it's not here this time. So this is our lawn one. I'd probably recommend going for this first if you're going for something. And it's kind of scary as well, because if you were to die, it would waste quite a bit of time getting this slow guy all the way back here. A long time, so definitely want to avoid that. Going to wait until the end here to jump. Pay very attention to that saddle, or actually I don't even need it. Okay, I'm gonna make this a little bit easier. Doing that so I can warp back up here to the hill area where the moon cave was going to be. And now I'm gonna actually go back into the moon cave because there's quite a few secrets I missed. None of them are at the end though, they are at the edge, and you find these secrets is pretty interesting. Personally, my most hidden moons that I didn't find the first time. So yes, that trick I was trying to show you, you could skip this entire moon cave if you did that trick perfectly, and also the last capture in the game we'll be getting for 100% completion. I also forgot to mention that we need all of the captures, and all of them. This is the last one, the Bowser statue. Only the left one, and if you look upwards, It's kind of hard to see, but you can barely sneak out a secret area sometimes. So how do we get there, you suppose? And there's even, like, other secrets up here. And also the gravity kind of feels normal here. But anyways... the way you get up to here is kind of tricky. And I don't know why I'm taking damage. So I guess I'll start with the secret over here first. So that's the one I knew about before. You kind of go under the hole to find secrets. But the second one is a little bit more difficult. And another trick here, you don't actually have to capture this guy. Just make him shoot to the right and he'll destroy the bridge for you. Pretty sure everyone knew that though. But anyways, you want to go for the moon cave normally until about third point. And you'll see that you could kind of jump off in a certain way. But I'm obviously not going to do that, because there's a different, better way to hit it anyways. Now, I decided not to get the health because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to die here. I'm not sure. There's probably a way to get it without dying, but this, whatever this trick is, if I miss it up, best way is probably just to die. And yes, there's definitely skips for each spot, but the skips for them are kind of tricky. The Hammer Bro one is pretty easy to skip, though. I'm gonna actually just get off early. Okay. This, in my opinion, is the easiest one to skip, but I'm gonna take the enemy anyway. For the Herpolites. And in my opinion, you can definitely do this part, capture this. But I'm doing this just because this is the intended way of getting those purples. Getting them without him is kind of difficult. I will, however, ditch him early. Let's go for this now. Okay. But anyways, the secret doesn't lie here, but in this Bullet Bill area. Starting with the first secret, capture the Bonsai Bill. Go around the back of this area, bonk it to this wall on purpose, and you will find your first of many secret hidden moons. But that's not the end. You can make it happen again by moving to this lower area. But the way you get back here is kind of tricky now. You have to hit one of these bills and capture them to go close enough to be able to capture the Bonsai Bill again. I accidentally bounced on that guy's head. Gonna bait him over to this side. Kind of a big fail there. Bait him over to the side. This is the trickiest part in my opinion. That no one would probably find on their first try, but you flick it all the way up here and you can fly all the way to the treasure chest. And if you activate this icon, you'll be able to go straight back to where you are, which is good because we're going to have to do something like that again. Because there's no real way to get up to the area, the way we can get here without the Bonsai Bill is using a big trick. So, I believe this is the intended way of doing this. You kind of hover around the camera, then you get out of the bill early this time, and fall on this platform perfectly, and you'll get the other 3 purples here, and that should be it for the Moon Cave, hopefully. If I did everything correctly. Made sure to get that out of the way early. Now we have quite a few things to do around here. First off the top of the tower, but first let's do the, once again, easy Koopa Race. This one can be tricky, but I do know the speedrun for it, so it's probably going to get wrecked quite a bit, I would say. So get ready to lose, Koopas. There's a couple of tricks you can do here. First off, if you do the up and right, I don't know. If you do a specific control scheme, you can make Mario do a spin pound, or actually, not even that. Something else, almost immediately. I'm gonna retry a little bit on purpose because I actually got a pretty horrible angle there. That's not the correct angle you want to get. But you actually want to roll off this spot early. I did it kind of a little bit too early, but whatever. You go over here, take the rocket flower, and use the momentum cancel with triple jump to get a huge boost. Steal another rocket flower, and you'll rocket ahead of most of the Koopas. And we can keep getting it over and over again, unless I miss it. Come on, get it already. What are you doing, Mario? And there's a little trick here you can do, which I didn't do properly at all. Well, at least I got the turn there kind of early. As you might guess, Moon Kingdom's kind of the trickiest to do properly, but it's pretty easy to beat the Koopas in this one. The main thing we do is trying to get off that ledge pretty early on, getting us a quick flower to save some time. By the way, there are world records of these. The world records that did free running the fastest were heavily optimized at one point. It was crazy. Okay, I didn't expect to get that pretty early, but whatever. Somehow I still kept my momentum. I did not expect to do this. Yeah, I kind of go slow on that one on purpose, but whatever. Ah, I got stopped by the wall there. So the trick here is... I had to do it pretty specifically, but you can keep a rocket flower up here with very specific movement. I kind of did it pretty badly there, but there's a specific way of doing that. Hey, at least it was enough to improve my record. But not by much. The Koopa does kind of get close this time, but that was because I was bad. If you're good, he never gets close at all. And then we have Mushroom Kingdom's one, which is the easiest and both the hardest to optimize Koopa Race. It's the first intended Koopa Race you would do normally, at least by my standard. And we also have... what the heck is that? Little robot thingy? I'm trying to do a shake clip because Cappy homes in on that. But anyways, there's another trick I should have mentioned for this. For some reason, I don't know what happens, but if you can zoom in on Mario on a specific spot, you can make the enemy for this thing reappear immediately. We're not sure how it works, but whatever. See, he's just not close enough to be able to do that. I'm trying to figure out how to zoom in. There's gotta be some way of zooming in. I don't know. But anyways, my trick I was trying to do is turning the camera in a certain way makes the guy reappear almost immediately. There we go, finally. That was pretty useless anyways. Now for the moons I know that are here. I'm gonna go over here and hit this guy. I don't really care about those hidden 2D secrets. Oh, gonna stop here, actually. Take a little break here. And get this secret over here. Seemed a little bit sloppy because of the lag. Whatever. I still got it. So this is why we waited to get Peach later and why we weren't able to get it before. We have to go talk to Peach all the way up here first. This is her second to last spot, and then she goes back home. I should head back before anyone starts to worry, as she says. And this is the intended way of getting the secret moon that I was trying to get earlier, but it involves quite a bit of trick jumping that you wouldn't probably want to see at all. And we're actually almost done. Holy crap. Better than I thought. Got the moon cup done, and now instantly with that, only 4 more moons left to go. It's a lot quicker than I thought. Moon goes by really quickly. Moon vanishes pretty quickly. What the? Under a hole? I'm silly. I thought I got that. I'm pretty sure I got that too. Oh, maybe I didn't get it. I thought I got that hidden thing in the moon cave. It looked kind of weird, but that's actually because it's a key. I'm silly. I gonna waste about a minute for no reason, because it takes about a minute to enter this and do this again, because there's no secrets here. And of course I missed with Cappy. Have to keep grounding myself to go higher. That's why it's silly. I noticed it was shiny. I shouldn't have done that. See, yep, I missed a moon just doing that. Gotta trust my instincts better. I thought I'd gotten this one, but I did not, obviously. I just skipped ahead. Because why not? And now I'm going to each of these pretty quickly, though. Oh yes, another one I missed, of course. Because why not? Let's miss all the ones in the moon cave. You definitely want to get all the stuff in the moon cave on your first try, because if you miss anything here, it's kind of annoying. Okay, so I'm going to do a semi-trick here. Not really difficult. Skip this first platform. Kind of do some blocking mechanics. And for fun, I'm going to do this entire section without the hammer throw. It's actually a lot easier than you would think, as you can jump over each of these walls pretty easily. I remember I took the thing for safety, but I probably shouldn't have done that. So here we can wait until we get to the section over here, and then I think I could actually skip the platform all the way. But for safety, I'm gonna wait until I can dive here. Easy jump over here. Oh, he got in the way. Oh, I was still able to kind of skip it. Okay, I'll definitely take that. It's as close to a skip as I'll probably get. Is it this one? No. So, I remember this one now. This is on top of a cannon. One of the Billbusters. So, you have to kind of go forward, ram face first into one of the Billbusters, and When you ram face first into it, you will get a moon here. I don't think that was actually available the first time I did this. Oh, and I forgot some purples over here as well. I seriously doubted myself quite a bit. Did I, like, miss all of the purples here? I probably should have just straight up done the skip thing, like, even though I try to show off everything. I should probably have just done the moonscape for fun. Ah! What the heck? He went the wrong way! I'm trying to get Cappy to home in on these. But nope. I don't even remember what checkpoint gets set to this area. Okay, well that's a checkpoint apparently, but that's still pretty far a checkpoint. That's too bad. I thought the bullet Banzai Bill would just get it instead. Fine, we'll just do this normally. It doesn't even have any secret yet. Oh. Oh, I forgot about that. And I instantly fell off again. What? I literally just walked off for no reason. Whole minute lost for no reason. Stop being stupid to me and put this together. The problem is, though, there is actually no secret area there. I have to spawn it myself, which is really annoying. And I'm so tempted to not do it the Schlon way because Han way just takes forever. Yeah, I was way too far for the light. Let's go over here this time. Okay, now I don't need it anymore. Just wanted to wait a little bit, and now I'm gonna teleport out here before I die. So now that that's done, let's go to number 16. Found in the moon, good job, and okay, these last two are pretty easy. So we have to go back to the Odyssey for this to work. And I can't do this right away, too. Probably should have done this first, but whatever. Since these are only 2 moons left, I can get these pretty easily. Because I already have the doctor suit. I just have to change it to that suit. By the way, in case you haven't already known, that is a reference to Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario is always one of my favorite games growing up as a kid, to be fair. So I like this a lot. But yeah, switching out a special outfit and into the doctor outfit. Okay, here's the dog. So the dog's gonna immediately go somewhere. So the way this dog works is really weird. You aren't even able to do stuff most of the time. Like... that's too bad. He found a bad secret. But anyways, he can jump down with you for some reason. The only dog in the entire game that can do that, which is really weird. And the basic idea here is you want to lure him to a pit around this area. Around this area, that is where the moon is hidden. It says moon snakes, but This looks more like the area. Of course, it's all the way in the corner. Spot where I would never go, normally. Yeah, see, that's good enough. I was just underestimating this a little bit. And a moon from that. There we go. So, now for the reason I transformed... Well, I changed into the doctor outfit. We're gonna get this moon. It's literally going to be less than a minute, and then we're going to... There's one available by going inside here. It's gotta be something that I forget, I guess. So we go all the way back to this guy. And we get a moon from him just by talking to him if we're wearing the Dr. Mario outfit. That's what I'm gonna call it from now on. And just like that, we are on to the final kingdom of the game that we're going to be doing, at least for now. The Mushroom Kingdom. I'm gonna start off by doing some of the longest things that I could possibly do, and then tomorrow we're going to do a big boss rush. Boss rush. Unique to this kingdom, you're able to beat all of the bosses again, but on slightly harder difficulty settings. Some are probably harder, like the dragon, but most of them are pretty easy. I don't know which ones are really hard because I've watched a speedrun, but I don't really do anything else, so yeah. Done this kingdom a little bit before, but so I'm gonna start by so now we've visited our kingdoms. The Mushroom Kingdom gets quite a bit of visitors recently, which I think is really interesting. The heck is this sheep doing? Whoops. Wrong area. As you might have guessed, Mushroom Kingdom doesn't have any music normally assigned to it, so we have to find one of our own musics to assign to it, which, like I said, we can do before pretty easily. Oh, nice snipe there, getting it right into the area, and getting the bunny right away as well, but he is being a little bit chilly despite being very slow at it. But this has the last secret of the game. Kind of just ground pound in this maze somewhere and you'll find a moon. Forgot what it was like though. Oh, I was kind of close. It's in between. I assume it's in one of this area. I need to look closer on it. I'm on the wrong entrance, okay. You know what? It's not quite triggering. Let's just keep ground pounding over and over again. Because when I go for these, it's pretty interesting. I'm pretty sure I ground pounded correctly, so why is it... Oh. I just noticed I'm in the opposite area anyway. But then... What is it? Okay, see, that was ridiculous. I'm pretty sure I pounded there and it did not work. I'm blaming the game on that one. Let's immediately go back here so I can spend a lot of money, because I did mention spending a lot of money is my good thing, because the reason I mentioned this was the last kingdom is because we're hitting 999 moons finally in this kingdom. Finally, after like hours upon hours, we're able to hit 99 moons, but we have to do quite a bit, though, to finish first. Oh yeah, I have to also do a little bit of this kingdom to go back in and get that outfit. But anyways, I'm gonna buy 10 of these over and over again, which is going to give me a 70 moons in total, and I'm going to immediately get coins back and just see how many I can buy. Just to show you something pretty interesting. But obviously this isn't it. We have to get every moon in the game in order to get the true ending. So I'm going for both that and trying to max out the counter at once. But yes, I'm going to do the slow, whatever thing is slow, I'm going to do first. So I'm going to do sheep and stars first, and you'll see kind of a different route after I have done that. Just so that I can do that. And as well as, I guess, probably getting most of the purples that I can at least see. Okay, that's silly. I didn't mean to do that. I shouldn't have done that. I wanted more than that, but whatever. So right now, if I wanted to, after I do all this, I can turn it in. And I probably should show you what's going up on Luigi's Boon World. Because I did that. I wanted to at least show part of that off. But I once made a bunch of balloons for people to pop, and they actually filled them quite miserably, I must say. And so I was able to get quite a bit of points. They did eventually get popped, but they lasted a lot longer than I thought. There was like one that was in a really good spot, which proves that I'm definitely good enough at this game to hide balloons in really sneaky locations. So if people don't know what they're doing, they're gonna have a lot of problems finding them. Okay, so if I'm correct, that should be 99 moons. Not yet, but after I collect all the moons in the Mushroom Kingdom, which, by the way, there's 100 of them, including the one of the shop moons. And we're gonna buy the life up part, because I mentioned I would do this kingdom without using any cheats, so that's not considered a cheat if you buy it like that, because you technically spend money. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna trigger the dog here, because yeah, probably should have triggered this earlier, but the dog is a moon to get as well. Trigger this secret over here, and then this is what I actually remember now. You see, it looked a little bit different because it looked weird. Oh wow, he's not following me. He must have found something already. Oh, never mind. Going a little bit too fast. Don't know why he didn't follow me there. But yeah, it looks like I was in the correct spot all along. And we're gonna get a moon from that, getting that annoying one out of the way, and now time for sheep herding plus, I guess, whatever. This part is kind of tricky if you don't know what you're doing. You have to do this entire area, and let's get this while we're here. Okay, that's good enough for him, but I don't want that one yet. Oh, it gives us a new music. Let's just play that instead for the little bit of it, and then we'll change. Ooh, this is a cool music. That's actually quite an interesting music. I'm surprised. I never heard this before. Actually, this music's quite a bit better than I thought. I expected it to like be something different, but what am I talking about? It's the New Dog City Festival music. Of course it's really good, and of course I will lose the sheep and all of that because I completely forgot where to go. Where the heck did the sheep go? Oh man, where did he go? That was weird, like, how did it go that way? Wait, where did the sheep go? Where is the sheep? Holy crap, I can't find the sheep. It literally hid itself. Attention to Tim. Detail. Never do that again. See, at least this gives the theme a little bit. Okay. So, I had to respawn that because I was bad, of course. I'm not even sure what happened. I took my eyes off this guy for 1 second and I have no clue where he went, but anyways. Quite a big fail. I'm pretty sure he was going the right way normally. These sheep normally do not do that. They usually probably stay on the screen for quite a bit of time. So, how did he get screwed? That was silly. But yeah, I'm gonna hurt all this, holy crap, that was close. Because normally I wait on all of these to get herded. And yes, you can travel around this kingdom pretty quickly. What the heck? Okay, there we go. So we have to go around finding stuff. Oh, this is an interesting one. But first, there's just another sheep. Oh, this is kind of a tricky one because there's so much guys in the way. Oh, I barely made it there. Okay, so this is where the sheep herding gets kind of more fun than usual. After I first go and casually trigger this checkpoint here and get these purples while I'm here. Okay, now to do the sheep now. Gotta do all the slow stuff right away, otherwise it'll take too long. Don't worry, it shouldn't be that bad. All of the sheep, as long as laying them off the cliff, will stay into the air pen once you get them in there, and they don't respawn anywhere, at least not that I know of. And now for the more interesting part. So this is the first actual sheep trick that we can do that we probably could have done quite a while ago. We can breed these two sheep together. I'm going to do this a little bit easier, but this is a little trick you probably don't know about. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to get the coins, and then I'm going to show you this trick here. So you can kind of just herd the sheep through that tunnel, and it goes by a lot quicker if you do it that way. So I'm going to actually herd this guy over. Give him a couple of kicks so he'll get close to the area where we need him to go, and then we're going to go all the way back. Of course, every single shiny thing has to be a trap. There's gotta be one that contains a moon someday. So you can kind of just keep hitting them down this hole, and it goes by a lot quicker, and they also don't move around as randomly, so it's kind of tricky. It's kind of a really nice trick you can do, and if I did this correctly, yep, all 3 sheep will be right here instantly. So we kind of just end up herding 3 sheep at the exact same time, which saves quite a bit of time over doing all of them individually. This is kind of how you're meant to do this. Make it so that they all go in together. Getting the purples while I go. Making them walk in so it's easier. This is the only art sheep herding that I know of, by the way. But it's not enough, as you might have guessed. Oh, and our seed, let's take that over. I think I might make this go a little bit longer, but I'll be done soon. Also, I can do a trick here. Let's do the trick here. Got it. Got it. Got it. Nice. Kind of was able... So, kind of did a rocket flower trick there. Gave the rocket flower while I'm holding an item, and then I can carry the speed by triple jumping. And let's throw it for safety to see if I can get it in. Of course, it's not gonna work. Okay, got it that time. Oh, that's a really sneaky sheep. Yeah, now that I know where these guys are, I'm gonna try to do them the intended way. Just kind of find and remove the hidden ones and herd them all towards the same area, and then once all 5 of them are in the same area, herd multiple at the same time. Which takes quite a bit of time if you could do it correctly. What the heck? Ugh. Glad I know how to cancel that, but I was trying to hit something else, not the sheep. I was trying to hit the sheep, not the flower game. And if I hit the sheep anyway, it would have moved it first, obviously. I may as well put this theme on because I don't think anybody ever does this theme. Like, you probably would pick a completely different theme to listen to, so probably don't all remember this theme, but actually you probably do in case you already haven't known before. This is 8-bit remix of the New Donk City Festival theme, which for a lot of people is their favorite music, but another good one is the Brutal Battle theme, which I'll be actually just removing that and switching to the actually really good theme, which is the final theme you get at the end of the escape. Because people will probably remember that more than anything else. So here we have yet another slow seed, and I don't like doing this, so let's do this trick again. Kind of hold the hat down, it's gonna come back to me, and I'm gonna get a rocket flower jump instantly. Hold a direction, and I can keep this going for a while. Even take a break, stop, and then do it again. And this will be the last seed. Okay, now that the lawn part is done, I'm going to end the episode right here. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video where we attempt to finish the game by doing Mushroom Kingdom. This is getting close to the finale. We just have to finish some moons off here, and then we'll be going for the true ending. Yes, we actually have to defeat Bowser again, but this time it's going to give a different ending than before. So, leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye!